Michael Jordan or LeBron James? It's the great debate. Well, I took out the old 23 and replaced him with the new 23. I'll take you back to 1984, where LeBron took over the Chicago sports scene with his law-defining athleticism.
2 words headlining Wednesday night, LeBron.
Where he averaged 25, 7 and 7 as a rookie, albeit on 21 shots a game. But LeBron had shown a rare level of maturity for an 18-year-old, leading the team already. However, what LeBron couldn't do was replicate MJ's transformation of the team to the playoffs, as the team finished dead last in the East with a 29 and 53 record. In year 2, it was much of the same. LeBron would thrive, but the team struggled, narrowly missing the playoffs again. But now, in the 86-87 season, in year 3, LeBron had etched himself as one of the best in the league, but with this came added pressure. And in the 11-team East, there was no excuse to miss the playoffs again. But he would come through with an MVP campaign and leading the Bulls to their first playoff bout. But the excitement was short-lived, as they were outplayed by Charles Barkley and the Sixers. It's important to note as well, LeBron had a leadership style opposite to Mike. Whilst MJ was competitive and a bully at times,
we were his teammates and we were afraid of him, and there was just fear.
LeBron was far more compassionate and helpful.
LeBron pulls them. LeBron engages them.
But for now, this leadership wasn't serving him well, as he was eliminated again in the following year. But now in year 5, Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant would enter the starting lineup, and for once, LeBron had a competent core around him that could compete for a ring. Now as Scottie, LeBron would take on less facilitating duties and become more of the pure scorer that he could always be, winning his 3rd straight MVP. And in the playoffs, after cleaning through the East, it looked promising, but the bad boy Pistons awaited them. The hard-nosed, dirty Pistons was nothing like LeBron had ever seen. It was foul after foul, hard play after hard play, and LeBron was worn out and done, as they lost in 4. Now in year 6, after the hiring of Phil Jackson and another year of the core together, it all came together, finishing 71 and 11. This might be the greatest peak we've ever seen. How is this possible? But it was irrelevant until LeBron got it done in the playoffs. Unlike MJ, LeBron was the better all-round player, and so when doubled, he was happy to make the pass, and if not, you know he was getting to the rim. So the Pistons had no answer for him, and with 10 seconds left, he had a chance to put them in the past. Here we go. Down 1. The ball is in LeBron's hands as we expect. Here we go. He pulls up, top of the key, mid-range and hits. Oh my god, what a shot. The Pistons have 1 second left. No way. From full court. Bro, 2K makes those too close. And the Bulls advance to the NBA Finals. But the excitement was short-lived as a prime Magic Johnson awaited. And for LeBron, the pressure was only growing.
How much pressure do you feel?
There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all. I've been getting pressure since I was 10 years old.
But LeBron, the demigod, would show their skills in games 1 and 2 on the biggest stage. But how would the 21-year-old respond on the road in his first NBA Finals? Even better. That's not a bad game 3, Jesus. And LeBron had done all he could to win his first ring. Bro beat Magic. That's insane. Outside of the Lakers and Pistons, no team was good enough to even contend with the Bulls, and having already beaten both of those teams, who stood in their way? Well, no one did, as LeBron strolled to ring number 2 against the Lakers again. But with Magic and Isaiah both having won 2 in a row, the pressure came to LeBron to make it 3 in a row for the Bulls. And in year 8, things weren't slowing down, as the 91-92 Bulls were their peak form. Dubbed the GOAT team, they won 73 games, 15 games better than any team in the league, and you can guess how the playoffs went. Wow. And LeBron just three-peated like that. That's insane. I mean, what do you expect? What did we expect? Okay, they're taking the piss. They lost 1 game, and that was in the finals. The Bulls were clearly on a dominant run, and it was going to take a colossus effort to bring them down. But in the offseason, a blockbuster trade sent Charles Barkley to the Suns.
I would never say another player is better than me. Never.
And without a ring in his career, he was hungrier than anyone, winning MVP and leading his team to 65 wins. If anyone was bringing LeBron down, it was Charles Barkley. Both would dominate their respective conferences as the 1 seed, and a finals matchup was imminent. Charles had lost to the Bulls the previous year, and as we know, he had all the motivation necessary. But the nervous Suns would get destroyed in Game 1, but would even it up off the back of Charles. But now at home, LeBron would make light work of the Suns, taking the series to 3-1. In Chicago, they were already setting up celebrations, but Charles Barkley had an all-time Game 5 down 3-1, bucket after bucket, willing the Suns to victory.
Take that shit off the windows. You don't need it tonight.
And going back to Chicago with all the momentum, he did it again.
I believe it is our destiny to win the world championship.
And for the first time in his career, LeBron began to feel the pressure, but had a chance to turn it around late in Game 7. Here we go. Phoenix down 1, 50 seconds left. Charles gives it back to Kevin Johnson. Is he going to get it back? No. Kevin Johnson, pull up midi, and he hits. What a shot. LeBron, top of the key. They need a bucket. Into Scotty. What is Scotty doing? Give it back to LeBron. The main man. LeBron, fade away. Deep 2. That was a bad shot, and he misses. Oh my god. Charles makes both free throws. All on LeBron. Quick 2 or a 3. He goes for the quick 2. What's he doing? Oh my god, he has to put it up. He has to put it up. Floater. Oh my god, he missed. LeBron choked.
Does it bother you that so many people are happy to see you fail?
Absolutely not.
Now having gone to 4 straight finals and facing some recent scrutiny, LeBron would leave to play football. A shock to the sporting world. In his absence, the Bulls were okay, but there was a glaring hole. And in the 94-95 season, rumours swirled that he was eyeing a return, and they were true.
Quote unquote, I'm back.
However, having taken considerable time off, LeBron was understandably rusty, and could only get them as far as the second round. But the next season, LeBron was out for revenge, eager to prove to the world the same player was in there. But now at 32, he would develop his game to become a more reliable shooter, and in the 90s, well, he was one of the best in the league, leading his team to another conference finals appearance. And whilst his team celebrated, he was only focused on one thing. But a young and confident Shaq and Penny were coming off a dominant regular season and were on the rise, looking to put away the veterans. But LeBron, having gone 4 years without a ring, was out to prove a point, and he would, scoring 43 and blowing them out in Game 1. They're doubling LeBron with 25 seconds left in a blowout. Why? What are they doing? And they still score. This would set the tone for the rest of the series, as they took not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 in a row. The Bulls hadn't lost a game all postseason, but their opponent, the Sonics, had only lost 1. Both teams would attack the rim relentlessly in an entertaining bout, the Sonics even managing to steal one in Chicago. But unlike the smaller MJ, LeBron was too tall for Defensive Player of the Year Gary Payton. And on the road, he would guide Chicago to back-to-back wins, scoring on all 3 levels. And the Sonics had no more answers, as Chicago cruised to a Game 5 victory, or so it seemed. LeBron, up 3, a bucket here should do it for Chicago. He's going to the rim, get past his man, and he dunks! Oh my god, up 5. The Bulls would obviously go on to win it all. LeBron, 4 rings, 4 finals MVPs. However, unlike his previous three-peat, getting through the East was no certainty, as the Pacers had beaten the talented Magic team, and coached by Larry Bird and led by Reggie Miller, they were a serious threat. And in the Eastern Conference Finals, the sharpshooting Miller would shock the Bulls, stealing Game 1 and 2 away from home. How will LeBron respond? You can guess, as he kept the series alive. But the ringless Reggie Miller was going to go down swinging.
He loved the big moments, the big games.
As he took Game 4. And he would deliver again in Game 5 to lead the Pacers to the NBA Finals. With Phil Jackson set to leave at the end of the year, Scotty on a 1-year deal, and after years of carrying the franchise on his back, winning 4 chips, this was LeBron's last dance. For no apparent reason, the Pacers would fall off and face the Bulls in the first round. LeBron wasn't going to lose to an 8 seed. Now in the conference finals was the Magic, but without Shaq, who had made his move out west, the Bulls were levels above as they swept them en route to LeBron's 5th finals appearance. But maybe their toughest opponent awaited. the ringless Jazz were hungrier than ever and sought to end the last dance of the Bulls. Half the world willed LeBron to another ring, the other half preying on the Kings' downfall. And after a game 1 and 2 win, LeBron was poised for another ring. Despite how terrible of a human being he is, Karl Malone was good at ball, evening up the series. The Bulls would go on to lose Game 5, and while LeBron wouldn't play badly, the Jazz just played better. But in Game 6, he got one back to even it up. A Game 7 for the ages awaited. To tie game 91 apiece. How can the Jazz score? And they turn it over. Oh my god. Ron Harper. Yep, this is going to be in LeBron's hands. Looks like a pick and roll. Fadeaway 3. What is that shot? How are the Jazz going to respond? That's an easy man download for Stockton. And yeah. LeBron again. Can he capitalize this time? Looks like a mismatch down low. That should be easy money. And it is. Utah to respond. That is automatic for Karl Malone. That's his shot. Here we go. Ron Harper. Down 2-3. Oh my god. What a shot. The Jazz down 1. Oh my god, those two. Here we go. Down 1. They have to score the Bulls. Otherwise, it's an end to a fairy tale season. Ron Harper. Fadeaway 3 and he hits again. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Jazz down 2. Have to score. Turnaround. Deep 2. Karl Malone. No way. And they foul LeBron. LeBron makes both. No way. This is done for the Jazz. And the Bulls get their fairy tale ending. LeBron gets his 5th. Wow. LeBron would also come out of retirement to play for the Wizards, but his years there were meaningless. We'll pretend like 1998 was his last season. As always, thank you for making it this far. If you're somehow not subscribed, it would be appreciated, and so much time goes into these videos, so a like, a comment, a share would be so appreciated. See you guys next.